it's Daniela
and Colin,
back with another episode of CCTV.
We hope you all had a relaxing winter break and a fun new year.
Our CCHS drama program is hosting the first cabaret of the semester this Saturday. You won't want to miss it.
Next Tuesday, we have an all-school mass to recognize all of our winter sports athletes. This is a red polo mass.
The second Quest Junior Retreat of the year is next Wednesday through Friday. Juniors, make sure you check your email for the packing list and more details.
Summer school registration is now open, and our counselors are getting ready to open next year's course registration. Let's head off to Lily to hear more.
Hey Dons, it's Lily. This month, course registration is opening, which means there's a lot more opportunities for classes you can take depending on what grade you're in. Let's go talk to some counselors to find out more. What are some things upcoming sophomores and juniors should think about when registering?
If students could think about it in a 3-step process, first step would be reflecting. So pausing and just thinking about what went well for you this past semester and what you could do differently. Second step of the process, being resourceful. So really doing your research with staff on campus, talking to your current teachers, talking to your parents, just so you can gather the necessary information. Number 3 would be requesting the courses through your counselor.
When are the freshman and sophomore counselors going to come into the classrooms?
During the week of January 20th.
For upcoming seniors, what are some opportunities and requirements you have to make?
There are 3 main graduation requirements. That's religion, English, and social science. The rest of the 4 classes are completely up to you.
When will the counselors come into classes for juniors and seniors?
It's on January 27th and 28th, giving you a full presentation of first the college application process, but mostly the course registration process.
Thanks, counselors. Now off to Dylan.
Happy New Year, Dons. It's Dylan, back with another week here on CCTV. Due to the rescheduling of the Student Life Showcase, it'll now be taking place Saturday, January 24th, 2026. Let's head off to Mr. Cordes to learn more information about the event. Firstly, Mr. Cordes, can you give me a brief overview of what the Student Life Showcase is going to look like?
Student Life Showcase is a celebration of everything that happens here at Cathedral outside of the classrooms. So it's all the sports, clubs, honor societies, music, drama, visual arts will have a booth as well. It's really a celebration of everything that makes Cathedral great.
Due to the rescheduling of the event, is there anything that's going to be different about it?
Nothing will be essentially different about the event except for the timing. So we'll have our placement test that morning, so all the prospective 8th graders who are looking to apply to Cathedral for next year, they'll be here on campus from about 8 to 11 taking their placement tests. At 11 o'clock, we will start the Student Life Showcase and it will go to around 1 p.m. This will be a great opportunity for those 8th graders to see what their life will be like next year here at Cathedral.
Off to Verse of the Week.
Hey Dons, it's Mia, back with Verse of the Week. As we start off the new semester, we need to remember that every day is a chance for a fresh start and a new beginning. This week's verse is 2 Corinthians chapter 5, verse 17. Therefore, if anyone is in Christ, the new creation has come, the old is gone, the new is here. Let's go hear from Ms. Haynes to hear more about this verse. What does this verse tell us about God?
It reminds us that God is a God of renewal and He always gives us an opportunity to do better.
How does this verse show that we can have a fresh start?
It tells us that through Christ we can always have a fresh start because our past does not control our future and we have the ability to begin again.
Why is this a good reminder for the start of the semester?
It encourages us to leave last semester behind and start this semester with new goals and a new vision.
How can students incorporate this verse into their daily lives?
They can incorporate it by remembering that God is always willing to give us that fresh start and to be willing to give themselves the grace that God extends to them.
Thanks, Ms. Haynes, for telling us more about the meaning behind this verse. Now back to the studio.
Thanks, Mia. Winter Formal is right around the corner. There are 100 guest tickets available to seniors on a first-come, first-served basis, each for $80. They will be available for purchase in the Student Life Room, GC6.
It will be held at Petco Park on Saturday, January 31st. Doors will close at 6:30 and reopen at 9. Make sure to check the dress code in Schoology.
Colin, do you know what all this talk about Petco Park reminds me of?
What?
It reminds me of all of our winter sports that are now in full swing. Griffin, take it away with this week's rundown.
What's up, Don? It's Griffin, and welcome back to CCTV Sports. We had a ton of action over the break and lots to cover, so let's dive right into it. Kicking it off on a high note, boys basketball breezed their way through winter break. They participated in the Holiday Classic, winning 3 of their 5 games. Over the New Year's, the boys traveled to Phoenix for the Nike Tournament of Champions, where they won 2 of their 3 games. Seniors Samir Ruberson and Charlie Brajas led the team in points with a combined 67 points over the tournament. On Tuesday, the boys took on Maranatha Christian, where freshman Anthony Ollie and senior Max Meza led the team in assists. Tonight, the boys take on Mission Bay Buccaneers at 7:30 p.m. This is a matchup you don't want to miss. And switching sides, the girls team is on a roll. They kicked it off in Arizona for the Nike Tournament of Champions with a 2-2 finish, and they followed that up with a 3rd place in the SoCal Holiday Prep Classic tournament. Over break, they took a dub against Grossmont and battled it into overtime against Westview for a tough loss. Fortunately, freshman Adi Yang drained a total of 6 threes, and junior Mickey Hanlon officially reached 1,000 career points. Tonight, the girls take on Christian at 6 for their first home game of the new year. Come out and support. Kicking into soccer, the boys start off their break strong, beating Carlsbad 2-1. Then, they traveled up to Orange County for a 3-day tournament, tying 1 and losing 2. Standout players were Anderson Escudero and JP Grandalski. Let's send it over to Mari, who got an interview with the team.
Thanks, Griffin. It's Mari, and I'm here at Manchester Stadium. Our boys varsity soccer team has officially ended their preseason and are now entering into league. I interviewed some of the captains and their new head coach. Let's check it out. You guys have been training every single day since the start of September. How is this training going to positively impact this season's outcome?
Our team has been consistently building a competitive and work hard environment at practice and in games, and I feel like the last few games we have truly been stepping up game after game, half after half, and I feel like as the season continues, the outcomes will continue to show as we buy into the program and the system.
Owen, you've been on this team since sophomore year. How is this season going to be different from all the others?
I think our pre-game preparation, we watch a lot more film and we practice a lot more game specific depending on the team. And then the culture that we have, the chemistry is really good. So I think it should be a great season.
You guys seem to be really close brothers. What would you say is one of the main things that you guys do for team bonding on and off the field?
I mean, absolutely. If you've seen the squad, the chemistry, it's elite between these guys. Before practice in the locker room, whether it's on the bench, talking fantasy football, maybe even going fish, always getting our bonding in. We think bonding's so important, and Cathedral Catholics got the top chemistry in San Diego County. So be on the lookout for this team.
What do you think is the most important thing that you have brought to this team, and how do you think it's going to help the boys succeed this season?
I think it's just finding ways to help them orient their energy and their efforts and hopefully pay them back for the work they put in.
What would you say is your favorite part about being a coach?
I mean, just spending time with the players. It sounds cliche, it just really doesn't feel like work to me. Like, I love being out here with them. I put a smile on my face like when I wake up. I know I get to go to work and spend time with them, and so it's extremely humbling to be the head coach of this program, but to do it with a group of guys who love each other, love this school, love this program. Could never have asked for anything better.
Thank you guys so much for the interview. Good luck this season, and we're so excited to see how far you guys go. Back to you, Griffin.
Thanks, Mari. On Wednesday, the boys played RBV, and tonight they play Point Loma at 6 p.m. Bring the heat, boys. Girls water polo took a tough loss on Tuesday against La Jolla, but look to turn the corner as they will face Claremont this upcoming Tuesday. Good luck, girls. Moving on to rugby. The boys started off their season by taking on Saints for their first matchup tomorrow at 2:30. Look out for Will McDermott and Dylan Trower this season. Rolling out the mats, the wrestling team matched up against Crawford High School for a duel on Wednesday. And tomorrow, they head to the Monte Vista Invitational. Good luck. Over break, girls soccer took on Edison and outscored them in a close 1-0 matchup. They also matched up against Rosary and Los Alamitos, taking a win and a loss. The 2 wins over break led Coach Don Lee to her 500th win. What a legend. Yesterday, they headed out to take on Helix, and tomorrow, they take on LCC at home at 11. Come on out and support. All right, Dons, that's a wrap for sports this week. Now, send it off to social.
Hey Dons, it's Kylie.
And Nixon on social.
It's great to see everyone back on campus.
Let's go see what your guys' New Year's resolutions are.
What's your New Year's resolution?
Get off my phone.
Cut out all the negative talk and be positive.
Graduate high school.
Get better grades than last year.
To eat healthier.
Don't procrastinate.
Eat healthier.
Keep working hard.
Get all A's. What is your New Year's resolution?
Stop being lazy.
It's probably just to stay healthy and be consistent with eating.
10,000 steps a day.
To use less social media.
We wish everyone luck in the new year.
Now off to student standout.
Hey Dons, I'm here with our student standout, Kaylee Montero. So Kaylee, you've been cheering for 7 years. What about cheer just never gets old?
I would say game days here, we all get ready together, eat dinner, and have practice before games.
As a senior on the team, what do you do to be a good leader?
I would say lead by example, give them support and advice whenever they ask for it.
Now let's get into some rapid fire questions. What was your favorite game to cheer at?
Open Division Championships against Carlsbad.
What's your favorite stunt?
A tick around full up.
What's your favorite tumble?
Round off hand tuck.
Who's your favorite teacher?
Mr. Framo or Mrs. Flores.
What's your favorite food?
Sushi.
Thank you, Kaylee. Been a pleasure to have you. Now on to Grace about formal.
Hey Dons, it's Grace. The 2026 winter formal is right around the corner, so let's go talk to Dr. McIntosh for more information. What can we expect at this year's formal?
This year you'll get to walk the red carpet at Petco Park, and we get to enjoy the Western Metal Building as you dance the night away. So you'll get to enjoy the Padres Hall of Fame, the VIP lounge area, and then a really cool patio overlooking all of Petco Park.
What rules or expectations should students be aware of?
The first thing to make sure you read the dress code that's posted on Schoology. Long skirts for the ladies and ties and jackets for the gentlemen. And then make sure that you arrive before 6:30. Doors will close at that point, and then doors will reopen again at 9 o'clock.
How can seniors buy guest tickets?
There'll be 100 guest passes available for seniors starting this week, and those will be $80. So what you'll do, you'll come in to GC6 to sign up for one of those. It's a first come, first served basis. If there are passes available, we'll open those up to juniors as well.
Thanks, Dr. McIntosh. Make sure to reserve your ticket by January 28th on Schoology. Now back to the studio.
Thanks, Grace. Dons, all scholarship applications are due tomorrow, January 10th at 3 p.m.
Saturday, January 24th is a Student Life Showcase. This is a great opportunity to celebrate our vibrant student life community. More details to come closer to the date.
Seniors, make sure to sign up for senior night at Disney's California Adventure before January 15th. Few tickets are left, all else will be put on the waitlist.
That's a wrap for this week's episode. We hope you all had a relaxing break and a smooth transition into the start of the semester.
We will see you next week with another episode of CCTV.